Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a little bit different because today we're going to talk about video game consoles, which I don't really talk about games all too much on this channel. While I do technically game, I'm not exactly a gamer girl. I have been a PlayStation person basically since I was a kid. My dad, I'm pretty sure it was his PlayStation, but it ended up becoming my brother's. We had an original PlayStation. I remembered playing like Twisted Metal on it. We played Tamba, although I'm pretty sure we pronounced it Toomba back in the day. We played Crash Bandicoot, the first one. I don't think we ever played any more than just the first one. I had like an Austin Powers pinball game. I had a horse game called Equestrian Championship that I loved. The PlayStation 2 is a little bit of a weird one for us because we did have a PlayStation 2 and then we went on vacation. And when we came home, it was gone. We suspected that it had been stolen. We actually thought it was a neighbor who stole it for a while, which as an adult looking back, realized like that doesn't make any sense. PlayStation 2 was on our top floor, or second floor, which is where our room was. And it was inside of like an entertainment center like drawer. And there was really no way for this neighbor to actually like get into the house and know where it was and steal it. I'm pretty sure what happened was my stepdad took it and got rid of it. Then when we were like, oh my god, Mom, our PlayStation is stolen, my mom was like, okay, I guess we'll get you a new one. So we ended up with another PlayStation 2 anyway. I myself never owned a PlayStation 3. I actually really didn't pay attention to video games for a while. I went to beauty school, and then when I came out here to live with Kenty, they already had a PlayStation 3. I don't remember playing a ton on that either. We definitely played like some of the Lego Batman games, but then I got my first console when the PlayStation 4 came out. Kenty had one, and then he got me one for my birthday. And so that was my first ever console that was ever mine, but it was a gift. Same with, if we were gonna back up a little bit, we also didn't have any like handheld gaming at all growing up, but we were never allowed to have one. So I didn't have a Game Boy, I didn't have a PSP, I was aware of these things, we had friends that had them. So it wasn't up until literally last year that I bought my first console for myself that I actually spent money on, and that was my Switch Lite, which I do have an unboxing for, which I still love. It is so good. But earlier this year, tragedy struck. First with Kentu's PS4 completely just died, and then 2 months later, a couple of weeks ago at this point, my PlayStation 4 also died. Now Kentu's was an original OG PlayStation 4 and mine was a slim, but they died together basically. So alas, I was without my PS4 as it died, and I didn't know what to do because while I wasn't playing a lot of games, with my PlayStation 4, I did play some stuff. I was really into Overwatch a few years ago, and you can probably still find like footage of that somewhere. So we were trying to decide on what to do. Do I get a PlayStation 5? But I didn't really want to spend $500 on a new console that I wasn't going to use to its full capacity. Or if I should get a Switch OLED, which is definitely cheaper, but I already have a Switch Lite. And then I was chit-chatting with my coworkers last week about the whole situation of my poor PS4 dying. My coworker was talking about her Xbox. She was actually going to let me borrow her Xbox One X, and it kind of got me thinking of maybe I should try doing Xbox. I don't have anything against Xbox personally. I was part of a PS4 family or a PlayStation family. I've always just been part of that. Xbox has a lot of the same games that the PlayStation has. It has all of the streaming services that I use, just a different operating system. The decision was kind of made.
I called earlier. I was looking for the Xbox.
We'll get that elsewhere. Do you need like a second controller or anything like that?
No,
like
just the one right now.
Just this
Yeah.
one? Okay.
There it is. How does it
My
feel?
first Xbox.
How does it feel to have your first Xbox?
Excited.
Yeah? I'm excited for you too.
Want to get like a silicone cover. I showed you the silicone cover I liked.
Yeah. You don't like it
I
just
want it to just be white. Also, I'm not used to having like a white, white console.
the white consoles stink. PlayStation 5.
You PlayStation 5.
Learning the difference between the Series X and the Series S, that one is digital and one is physical, was a little bit weird for me.
Oh, my phone's done that before.
Alright, the Xbox is home. Here's the old PS4 that doesn't
Still
work
on,
anymore.
apparently, because it won't turn off, because it won't recognize this.
Let's just put it at his misery.
Bye, PS4. It's going in the... So, we got a pre-owned Series S.
Okay.
Because the only brand new one they had was the 1 terabyte. I wasn't really trying to spend $350 on it. I didn't really want a 1 terabyte one.
Right.
So let's see. Let's see her. There she is.
Wow, a whole
She
speaker
looks
box.
great. You know what's funny now that I'm thinking about it is the guy did mention about like the warranty about stick drift. Apparently Xboxes are notoriously bad for getting stick drift.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, this feels
Well, I
nice,
think
though.
PS5 has that problem
Oh.
too. I mean, I would say Xbox still has the best controller out there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Getting used to this controller is gonna be tough.
I wasn't necessarily comfortable with having a digital console, because one of the perks of having a console would be to watch my movies on. But the Xbox Series X was far more expensive because it was more in that like $300 range, where the Series S was more in the $200 range, which I was more comfortable with. The Series X, apart from me not liking its design, also wouldn't fit in my space.
Well, hopefully it doesn't burn out like the PS4 did.
Hopefully. It looks good though. I was a little bit concerned getting pre-owned, just, you know, wear and tear and stuff, but I'm not. There's a little teeny tiny like spot there that would signify that it's pre-owned, but I mean, it looks good.
So
Can
just
you,
push the TV.
yeah, scoot the TV just a tiny bit.
Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
Now it needs to come over here. Oop.
We're doing this the hard way. You could just pull the HDMI cord this way.
Oh, is that the HDMI cord?
Yeah.
I don't know where the cords go.
If you're wondering why I'm not helping her set it up, she's got to learn how to fend for herself. She wants to be an if she wants to be an Xbox girly, she's got to learn how to manage herself. I'm a PS5 person. I don't touch Xbox stuff.
I don't know how to turn it on.
Well, you would use the controller.
Oh. Oh, and it didn't come with like
A charge.
a charge. Oh, it's just a USB-C. Perfect.
Just turn on, hit the button first, and see if
Which
it
one's the on button?
the Xbox button.
You were correct. Oh, that's the power button. You're just gonna let me flounder.
I was gonna let you flounder, but I'm not gonna make you embarrass yourself that much. Oh, here it comes. Oh my god.
I did get the Xbox Game Pass, which did give me quite a few games.
We're gonna change this, but my profile is Dapper Emu 611. I know I didn't pick this name. They when I made the Microsoft account, and I don't know what I needed it for.
I don't know. For your PC?
It must be for my PC. They just gave me the name. There I am.
Alright, it's done.
Dapper Emu.
Dapper Emu. Hey,
Yeah.
look at the
Currently
UI.
installing Hulu.
Look at it. Look at all the games. You have a Xbox with Game Pass.
These games will keep me busy for a while, and honestly, I'm liking it so far. I haven't bought any accessories for it yet. I do plan on getting like a decal for it to make it prettier and more aesthetic for my room, and also a cover for the controller. The controller is gonna definitely take some getting used to. It is so different to me that to like a PlayStation controller. I feel they're so completely different, but I like the feel of it. I really do like it. But I hope you liked it. This is different content than normal. But if you did like it, you know, let me know. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next video, whatever that might be.
All right, closing statements.
I'm excited to play my Xbox. I'm just excited to be able to watch Netflix again, if I'm being honest.
She bought a whole system just to watch Netflix.
Kind of. It's not 100% wrong.
Bye.
Bye.